Okay, so this is Vicky Pabon's Pampered Chef Party. Waiting on some people to join. So we're going to get started. This is being recorded, so you will have it for the future. But it's my first Pampered Chef Party, and I am Janet Humans, and I am Vicky's sister. I've used Pampered Chef for probably the last 27 years since I got married. It's been adding to my collection over the years as I went along. I'd go to parties, or I would, see a sale and want something, and have parties of my own to get free stuff. So I have been a customer for a number of years, and then decided to just recently become a consultant. So I got my kit, and everything that I got today, everything I'm using today came in my kit. So if you're interested in being a consultant, these things would come in your startup kit. Vicky, if she gets $200 in sales from her party, will get one of these cool and serves for free. They're really great because it comes with a little pack that you put in the freezer, and then you put it in there, and you can put fruit or whatever you want to keep cold in here. It'll stay cold for about 7 hours. So it's great for taking on a picnic, or if you're road tripping and you want to take some, some food along with you, it keeps it cold. So it's really great. So she's going to get one of those if she gets $200 in sales. So let's get some sales for Vicky today. I know there's some things that she is working on too. So it's the more sales she gets, the more she gets. She's wanted to get one of these rock crock pots right here that we're going to cook the recipe in. So let's, put some sales in there for her so she can get this. And so we're going to show you everything. What I'm going to do is do the recipe, and then I'm going to show you where you would find these items in the book, okay, to order. So what we're going to make is chicken fajitas, and they are quick and easy chicken fajitas. They do not take longer than 20 minutes total, 5 minutes of prep, but could take a little bit longer than that. But it's really quick and easy. We're going to make it all in one pot, and it's going in the microwave. So we're not making it on the stove or in the oven or anything like that. But this rock crock pot can go anywhere. That's the great thing about it. It can go in the oven. It can go on top of the stove. It can go under the broiler. It can go on the grill, and it can go in the microwave, and it can go in the dishwasher. So, and it's really nice and easy because you can put it. What I did one night was I made our fajitas, and then we changed our mind and decided something else we were going to eat. So I put it all in the refrigerator just like this, and then the next day I got it out and put it in the microwave. So if that by chance you make something up ahead of time, it can go in the fridge and then straight into microwave or oven. So we're going to get started. So your first thing, your ingredients are, you want to have some, you want 1.5 pounds of chicken. So I have that right here, 1.5 pounds of chicken. You're going to have taco seasoning, and you can use taco seasoning. There is a taco seasoning that Pampered Chef has, or you could just use one of these packets of taco seasoning you can get at the store. Today I'm going to use fajita seasoning, because I happen to have that. So whatever it is you want to change it up, you can put whatever you want on it. If you want them spicier, you can use some spicier seasonings. And then you need limes, 1.5 limes, and I got these little teeny ones because that's what was at the store. So I'm going to use probably maybe 2 or 3. I'm going to figure it out once we get going. But you want to, you're going to squeeze the lime juice on there. It says 2 medium green or red bell peppers. So I have a really tiny one. So I'm going to use this orange one too, add some color to it. You can add as much as you want, but it says 2 medium onions, 2 garlic cloves. And you can have additional toppings such as shredded cheese, sour cream, salsa, guacamole, whatever you want to put on. Okay? So our first thing we're going to do is we're going to place our chicken in the rock crock pan. So I'm going to take our chicken, and it's going in. You don't have to slice it or cut it up right now. We're going to do that later. I'm going to show you the trick. It's real easy with one of our tools. So you don't have to worry about doing that right now. Put it in full pieces. And then you are going to take your lime, and I'm going to cut it. Now this is our knife that came in my kit, and like I was telling Vicky, I haven't really purchased a lot of knives from Pampered Chef. I purchased a bread knife years ago. I purchased the little paring knife that you used to get. Sometimes you get them free as a with purchase. But this one came in and it's really nice. It cuts really, really nice and easy. I don't really have to do a lot of work to cut. And then I'm going to take my limes and I'm going to squeeze the lime juice all over the chicken. Okay. So I'm going to squeeze it, get all that juice out. Probably that one was probably good. I might do more on this little tiny one. Get a little bit more. I'm cutting on our these are our flexible cutting mats. I have one right here, and you get them they come in a 3-pack. So I'll explain about those later. But you get those, and they're really nice because it just is right there on my counter. It's a cutting mat, and it's flexible enough to where if I cut on there, I can use it to kind of just scoop my stuff into my recipe. So, okay, we're gonna get rid of that. All right. So I've done the lime juice, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my bell peppers. I'm going to cut the tops off. It cuts very easily with this. I'm going to clean out that inside. Ooh, but of course, you know, things happen. Got a very seedy pepper. Probably because it's so small, so I thought it would be a bunch of seeds. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut that top. I'm going to cut it. So I cut this one into 4s, but you know, because this one's so small, it's probably going to just be like 2 pieces. So I'm going to cut it into little strips. I'm going to put it right in with my chicken. Like I said, this is all going in one pot. Everything, once it's prepared, it's going all together. Okay. I'll make sure I didn't miss this one. Oh, yeah, I did. I missed a step. We're going to put the seasoning on there too. I forgot. I thought it was that one. I was going to do that. The scissors. So we're putting our seasoning in there too. We're going to just put it right on top of our chicken. Okay, so we're going to do our seasoning and the lime juice, and then now we're cutting our bell peppers. Finish up with those. And I was telling my sister to be careful with the knife because the other day I did cut the little tip of my finger. It's very sharp. Cut this one. Now this one's a regular knife, so this one hopefully will not spray all over. Better. And I don't know about you, but the one thing about Pampered Chef is that I'm not a great cook, but when I have a recipe that's easy, like some of the recipes that I've used in the past, I just know how to make them now from making them so many times. But I'm a person that needs a recipe, so there are great recipes with Pampered Chef. When you buy the cookware, a lot of them come with recipes for you. And there are lots of books, like the Season's Best book is really great. I'll share that with you in just a minute, because you get a lot of this best recipes. But some of my favorite recipes I've made over and over and over again every year for a number of years. But because I feel like I'm not really a great cook, I like to have the tools that will help me be better at cooking. And that's kind of why I've liked Pampered Chef, is because it helps me with those tools that make it easy. Because I work full time and when I come home, I have to cut vegetables, which we all know vegetables are better for us than just eating stuff that's packaged. And but when I'm cutting them and stuff, I want something that's going to do a good job and be worth it. So I'm going to just do about half of this. This one just will add a little color. Give it a little bit more pepper. And then I think the next thing we're going to cut is our onion. It could be the onion or the garlic. I'm going to check and see. And if you're one of those people, maybe you're like my son, he doesn't like onions. So you could make this with whatever you want to put in there, vegetable-wise. You don't have to put the onions in here. We can tell, like I tell him, eat around it. Put it in what you like. And we can do what. So now I'm going to do the onion. So I'm going to cut off my onion. And I would normally use my food chopper for my onion, which I love my food chopper because it does it quick. I do not like to cry. I don't like onions, cutting onions because they make me cry. But because we want these in strips, I'm not going to do the food chopper. Food chopper would be only if I wanted to have it really fine little pieces. Because I want it in strips, I'm going to have to cut this onion. So try to do it quick with this knife that is really good. So I cut it in half. Strips. And this is where I do my finger. I was trying to cut it lengthwise. I didn't cut myself today. Yay! All right, that would be bad. I cut myself on a cooking demonstration. But it happens. So, cut this piece a little bit more. I want to make them, you know, you don't have to eat as they're supposed to look. So make them. I kind of just separate my onions out so that they're spread out. This knife cuts really good. And it's pretty. It's blue. It has a cover. So it's really nice to keep it in your drawer without cutting your fingers on it too. Here's my dishwasher safe. Same put it in the dishwasher. It's always a plus. All right. So I got my onions in there. I said to put 2, but I think that onion was big enough. I think I'm good with it. All right, so now I'm going to do my garlic, okay? So I have a garlic press. This is Pampered Chef. So I'm going to cut this garlic into smaller pieces, so I put it in the press. And the press is really nice. I had the garlic press. Forgot I had it. I've been buying that, you know, minced garlic at the store instead of buying, you know, whole garlic. This is so much better. Give better taste and it's fresh. And so I'm gonna just garlic. I'm gonna press my garlic. So I'm getting really good garlic coming. Woo! I'm just woo. Between the onions and the garlic, woo, I'm gonna start frying over here. But yeah. Get really fresh garlic. And it comes with this little tool, so you can clean out your stuff here. That's, you know, that residue that doesn't come through, but the garlic leaves, really great cleaning tool. Even while you're cooking to have it out, it's good. And Pampered Chef makes great gifts. I've given my son and daughter-in-law lots of gifts that are Pampered Chef, and I don't think they know what they have until they have to use it. I think they would use a garlic press. Because they like to cook a lot of pasta and stuff. Okay, get some really good fresh garlic. I love this last piece in here. Like I said, once you do all this prep stuff right here, okay, it's just put in the microwave and then eat, which is great because we're almost there, almost done. The garlic is the last thing we're doing. Do it correctly. And you know, I make a white chicken chili. I was saying this pot would be great for that too, because I make it in the microwave. It's a Pampered Chef recipe from the pan. White chicken chili. In the winter, that's our favorite, but I might have to make 2 pots because my boys eat that. There's never any leftovers. They will eat it, and I try to keep some for leftovers for the next day, but I got any. So, okay. So, we have it all in there. And we are going to cover, we're going to put it in the microwave with the cover on. And we're going to put it in the microwave on high for 12 to 15 minutes. We're going to do that till I'm going to test the chicken. The chicken has to be at 165 degrees, so I have the thermometer to check it. And you want to make sure the juice run clear. But if your microwave doesn't have a rotating table, which most of I think do, I don't even know if they make them without one, but you would want to rotate your crock a quarter turn every 3 minutes to help cook it evenly, but mine rotates. So I'm going to put it in the microwave for 14 minutes. You might have to start with 12 yours. I've made this before, so I kind of know what it's going to take. All right, so that is the prep part. Now, there's one tool that I haven't used yet. And this is our salad chopper. And I know they say salad chopper, but it will chop vegetables and salads. But I use it mainly for chicken. When I make my white chicken chili, I use it. When I make this, I use it. So once the chicken is done, we're going to cut the chicken. Great tool. It has a little safety latch here. So I've given that as a gift before. My mother-in-law got one for Christmas one year. And so it's a nice little tool to have. But I'm going to go over everything we've done in here and go over where you can find the items. We have our tortillas for once we get our fajitas out. Wash my hands. I'm going to talk to you about everything you've used and where you can find it in the cabinet. All right, so the raw crock is on page 20 of your catalog. So you have a virtual catalog in the table. We have, if you had a catalog, it'd be the same page. It's on page 20. It's $125. It's an everyday pan. Like I said, you can use it anywhere. You can use it on a stove. You can use it in the oven, broiler, microwave, grill. Up to 752 degrees. That's very, it's hot. Now they make a rock crock that I have. It's a big one. And that one I do on the grill mostly because it's just big enough to put, like, you know, if I was grilling vegetables and meat at the same time and I put it on the grill, I can put it on there. So it's a rock crock, flat, like, pan. Almost looks like a big plate, but you can make that. But this one's really great. Comes with, when you buy it, it comes with the glass lid. So you get both. It could go in the fridge and then go straight to heat, and it can go in the dishwasher. Now, I talked to you about the cutting mat set. So this is the cutting mats. I have one on here on the thing, and then you have 2 other ones. They are a 3-piece set. Next month, if you host next month if you host a party, I think you get a choice of these if you wanted to host a party. One thing remember, because I found this out the hard way, it has a little backing that will keep it from slipping. The first time I used it, it was slipping all over the place, but I didn't realize there's a back on here that you need to peel off. And then once you peel that off, that's what makes it doesn't really stick. It's just got more of a grip on it. So make sure you peel that off before you use it, because then it keeps you. You saw my mat didn't move the whole time of the cutting, so really great. We have the salad chopper. Oh, the cutting mat set. If you want to purchase them, it's a set of 3. They're $21 and on page 43. And I think it's free with. Oh no, it's free this month with a purchase of. I think it's $80 if we get. There's like 4 different things. I posted on the party. Let's see what it was. I know I posted it on the party, so let me look it up while. I'll go to the next item, but it is. I think it's free if you do a certain amount of purchase. That one is free this month. Yeah, if you do a purchase of $80, so you'll get a choice of the mats as one of your free items. Then we got the salad chopper. Like I said, I was saying this salad chopper. It's we'll chop salad, veggies, chicken. Really great item. Really easy to use. And then it has the safety latch on here to keep it. It's sharp, so when you are washing it, be careful. I have tried before, trying to get things in the middle for my hand, so be careful. So it is sharp, but it's a very good item to have. And then we have the garlic press. It's page 37 of your catalog. $22, and it does come with this little cleaning tool. So when you're going to clean it, you can get in those little grooves and get everything out before you put it in the microwave. Great tool to have. I'm going to try using it a lot more now that I realize I have one. And not my garlic that's already minced from the store. Let's get fresh garlic. And then if you, like I said, if you wanted to become a consultant, the basic pack, the first kit that you buy came with all those things in it. It also has this mix and scraper, which I'm going to use afterwards. I don't think it's in my microwave. It's in my dishwasher right now. We'll be using the mix and scraper when we get this out and we mix it all in. That came with it too. It's on page 41, $50. I already have one of these. I have a big one. I have a small one. This is the small one. So I have 2 small ones now and a big one. I use it all the time. It's always, as you can see, it's in the microwave or in the dishwasher. You can see I use it all the time. And then chef's knife right here comes with a cover. It is on page 43 in the catalog and it's $22. So nice knife to have. I'm excited because if I do a certain number of sales this, even the first 90 days, I was telling Vicky that I get this whole set of knives, which I really would like to have. So your purchases help Vicky get to her goals of getting that rock crock. So I hope that you will make purchases, and we're going to have fajitas in about 7 minutes. Vicky, can you think of any questions or anything that anybody might want to know? What's your favorite item that you already have from Page?
Oh gosh, there's so many of them. Well, I love my pizza stones.
Pizza stoves. Yes, I still have mine.
I still have those, and I still use those. We do sometimes homemade pizzas. So when I use the homemade pizzas, it's definitely good to have that.
Yep.
I also like I have the big stone that you can cook in the oven too.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that. But that's why I want to get this new one because it's kind of nice. It's versatile to go other places, which is nice.
Yeah, you can make it all different places, and it makes it easy because you can see that's something you can make pretty quick. It's healthy, and it doesn't really take a long time. It's just prepping all your stuff, getting it from the store,
right?
Prepping it, and then put it all in one pan, and then dinner's ready. So it's really nice because it's not really expensive either. I mean, you're buying some vegetables, you're buying chicken. I bought a big pack of chicken, and so I have 3 other pieces for another meal. Because this one takes about, it's just a pound and a half, so, not a lot of chicken, but I was, telling her that my son and husband and me had this, we still have a little bit of leftovers, so it is, a nice meal. So if you're interested in, just if you want to make a purchase, go ahead and do that for Vicky. And then if you're interested in hosting a party so that you can get some free stuff, please reach out to me. I will put in the party information, my contact information if you would like to have a party. And if you're interested in becoming a consultant, please reach out to me. I'm new at this, but I'll find out the answers if you have a question. But the startup kit is nice because you get those things that you may want to start off with. And I like the fact that the recipes that came with my startup kit, it had the stuff, most of the stuff in there. So that's nice because there are a few other things, like other recipes that might say you need a measuring spoon or, batter bowl. I already have a batter bowl, but you could use another brand if you had it until you can build on your kit. There are other kits you can get too that are more expansive if you want to go ahead and get all. Maybe you're not like me where you've been to many parties and you have a lot of stuff, so you can get a bigger kit, spend a little bit more money, or get more things. So, I'm hoping to get at some point the air fryer. And speaking of the air fryer, the appliances are all on sale, $100 off this month. And not only it ends next week, so when her party ends, that sale ends. But if you're interested in getting the air fryer or the blender, the grill, and the Instant Pot, those are all $100 off right now, which is an amazing deal. So, I'm contemplating myself. I need to get one. But, really great. I think I'm trying to think of multi-flex. Perhaps that might be one too. It's all the appliances that are listed on the party that will be on sale for $100 off. So you don't want to miss that because that's a really great sale if there's one of those appliances you think you have your eye on and you want to buy. I do like, I have an air fryer. It's not Pampered Chef, but I like theirs because it's got the different levels and I can do rotisserie in there and everything. So that's why I'm thinking about getting one. But it is, it's all it's a multiplex set, the grill, the air fryer, the Instant Pot, and the blender. So they're all $100 off. So if that's something you're interested in getting, that might be the time to get that because it's going to end next week. So I did tell you too about the Season's Best. I have in the past, every time I went to a party, I would get one of the Season's Best cookbooks. Great because they put in all the most popular, the most made at parties recipes in there, and so I'm really excited about trying some of these. And then there's some that are coming up in the spring. This is winter and fall one. The spring and summer one's here. So I just recently got this one because the next week in September 1st it starts our winter and fall and winter catalog. So there's some really great recipes. I was already looking at this one. I was going to tell Vicky about it. It's a chicken gnocchi soup. Because they like to make soup, so I know that that one would probably be one that she would want to try. I'm a big gnocchi fan. You don't want those? I hated those ones. They like pasta, but they're heavy like potatoes. And then they got a ravioli lasagna recipe in here, which I'm really excited about trying. It's really good. Just some really good recipes that you can try. And because you get them all, in one little book, it's not a real expensive book either. I'm trying to remember. They want $1 pretty cheap, pretty inexpensive. So I'd always add it to my order. If you're going to add something to your order, These are great. The best, season's best cookbooks, okay? So we're getting close to being done. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute. And we will have fajitas. Now we gotta check the temperature of our chicken. So there, this is very similar to the Pampered Chef. I don't have Pampered Chef, but very similar to it. It's a digital thermometer. There is one in the catalog if you need one. But it's really great when I'm making pork and chicken because I want to make sure that it's done. I don't want it to be unhealthy and if somebody's sick. So I want to make sure the chicken's done. So it's a great thing to have to make sure that your internal temperature of your meat is correct. I'm trying to see if it's what page we have. Almost identical. But this a year or so. This. But let you know. It's just something about looking at a catalog. I look at this catalog right all the time and I see something. I didn't see that before. Why did I see that? So I'm gonna get this out. And we need to get our mitt. It is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Don't want to burn ourselves. Get out the use. All right, so I'm going to take it off. It is cooked, so I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take my thermometer over here. Set up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to check my internal temperature. Let's set it up here. Yeah, I think a little bit longer, 4 more minutes. I like start from the torts. Okay. We're just gonna do it about another minute, 30 seconds. Should be done right now. And then I'll show you how we use our salad chopper.
It smells good.
I know y'all can smell it. It smells good. I was telling my sister that I have the whole cast iron set. Got that from a party I went to before. I love the cast iron pots. The big, I've got the big one, the little bit smaller one, and then the teeny. I got them when I have a party, and so that I love those. I make gravy. Right, I make gravy. First time I ever made gravy was in my cast iron. Food chopper has always been one of my favorites. Like I said, I would use that for onions because you want them sliced. And I've got the slicer too that I can make French fries. It is really cool. It is called the Rapid Prep Mandolin, and it's really a neat item here that you can cut French fries and anything like vegetables that you want to cut. It sits on here and has a little catch-all for your vegetables, and that is really a neat item. that I got a few years ago. All right, so let me get my. All right. I think it is done. All right. Check it, make sure. Okay, it's done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my, let me move it over here. I'm gonna get a trivet so I can put it over here so I can show you what I'm doing. So nice and cooked all the way through. Got some veggies in there. So I'm going to take my salad chopper and I'm going to chop my chicken into pieces. It's cutting it into like shredded little pieces in my chicken. I'll show you how it's done. Okay, I'm going to show you. So you got my 2 whole pieces in there, and then I've got the chopped chicken in there. So I want to do that to all of the chicken. Use the chopper. And the same thing, that's the same thing I do with my white chicken chili that I make. I make it with full chicken breast, put everything in there, and then at the end, or in the middle, I think on the white chicken chili, I'm cutting the chicken. But it's fully cooked at the time that I'm cut. Get a little workout too while we're doing this. Put some arm muscles. Prep. Notification. Okay. Just ask me to do it. All right. Now I'm gonna make sure that it's all cut. I'm gonna use my spoon, my mixing spoon. Mix it all up. Looks like it's cut all good. All right, so this is our chicken fajitas. And then we're gonna take them and put them in our tortillas. Add some cheese, lettuce, whatever it is you want to add to it. If you want to come over and try some cheese out.
I was going to be on camera.
You guys are my friend. Come on. Do it, Barney. Good. Gonna get a tortilla and that is our chicken fajitas. So hopefully you'll see something on there that you want to get. If you're interested, like I said, in hosting a party, just let me know. If you find that there's some bigger, I think there's a bigger piece of chicken there, you just go cut some more on it. It's just like cuts all the way through. I love these sausages. No, they're not. I was telling Vicky that I had a pair and my sons broke it. They broke the little spring on it. I don't know if it's being they were washing it or whatever. Or they didn't lock the thing in place and it broke. So I was definitely one of the things I had to go buy a new one. But I was like, I can't do without that.
Yeah, nice,
And it makes it, I mean, you think about it too. That's 3 chicken breasts. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, her and I will probably, we'll have a lot left over. We're sending some for Sammy. And I have some left over for my family. But so, like I said, you can add things you want to add to it. Take things away that you don't, but it's really easy, simple recipe that you can make economically, healthy, and quick. So those are all 3 things we want, right? We want to always cook quickly, especially if we're working. We also want to not cost a lot of money, get more for our money. We have leftovers. We have, and we also want to be healthy eaters. So why not? Get some tools that will help you with all of those things. So I'm glad that we have this time together. This video will be posted for you to watch. And please put orders in for Vicky, or her orders need to be in by Tuesday, the 30th.
Wednesday.
Or Wednesday. Wednesday's the last day of the month, right? So we did Tuesday. So we're going to try to get them in by Tuesday. She has to close her party by Wednesday. So let's try to get our orders in by Tuesday. And enjoy. Have some fajitas of your own, okay? Thanks.
Stop.